The arena was roaring as the two heavyweights made their walk to the ring, tension hanging thick in the air. Chris Arreola, the younger challenger with a 10-year age advantage, looked determined and hungry, pacing with restless energy. Across from him stood the towering champion, Dr. Iron Fist, Vitali Klitschko, calm, composed, and radiating quiet confidence. From the very first bell, Arreola attempted to seize momentum, launching a sharp right hand, followed by a quick left hook to set the tone. The crowd erupted, sensing early aggression, but Klitschko did not flinch. He extended his long jab like a measuring stick, immediately establishing distance and control. Every time Arreola tried to inch forward, he was met with a stiff jab snapping his head back. The champion's footwork was subtle yet effective, sliding just out of range before firing straight rights down the center. Arreola's plan was clear: pressure, close the gap, and turn it into a war. Klitschko's strategy, however, was even clearer. Keep it long, stay disciplined, and systematically dismantle the challenger with precision and patience. As the early rounds unfolded, Klitschko's tactical brilliance became increasingly evident. He controlled the center of the ring, pivoting smoothly and forcing Arreola to reset repeatedly. The challenger chased, throwing combinations with bad intentions, but many of his shots fell short or glanced off the champion's guard. Klitschko's defense was deceptively simple: lean back, step aside, counter. A perfectly timed straight right pierced through Arreola's guard, followed by a short uppercut that lifted his head. The champion wasn't wasting punches. Every shot carried purpose. Meanwhile, Arreola's breathing began to grow heavier, his mouth opening as he tried to maintain a relentless pace. He managed to land occasional body shots, digging into Klitschko's ribs whenever he could step inside. Yet even those moments were brief, as the champion would clinch, pivot, or fire a counter to re-establish control. The crowd sensed the shift. While Arreola brought heart and aggression, Klitschko brought composure and ring intelligence, turning the bout into a calculated chess match, rather than the brawl the challenger desperately wanted. By the middle rounds, the physical toll of Klitschko's precision began to show. Arreola's face reddened, swelling gradually under the steady stream of jabs and right hands. Blood started to trickle from his nose, yet he refused to back down. Each time he surged forward, he did so with courage, trying to ignite the crowd and change the fight's trajectory. He landed a few heavy hooks that momentarily stirred excitement, but Klitschko absorbed them calmly and responded with even sharper counters. The champion's ability to punch while moving backward was remarkable. He maintained balance and power even while retreating. His right uppercut found its mark more than once, snapping Arreola's head upward and halting his advances. The challenger's spirit was undeniable, but frustration crept in as he struggled to land clean combinations. Klitschko's height and reach advantage were proving decisive, transforming every exchange into a lesson in distance management. What began as a high-energy challenge was steadily becoming a demonstration of elite-level control. Entering the later rounds, the disparity in efficiency and execution became unmistakable. Klitschko continued to throw sharp, straight punches, conserving energy while maximizing impact. Arreola, though still pressing forward, appeared slowed by accumulated punishment. His once explosive combinations now lacked snap, and his defense grew more porous with each passing minute. His eyes remained focused, calculating, as he increased the tempo slightly, doubling up on jabs, mixing in body shots, and landing looping rights over the top. Each clean connection drew reactions from the crowd, some cheering the dominance, others urging Arreola to rally. But the challenger's courage, while admirable, could not mask the damage he was absorbing. Klitschko's movements remained economical, never wasting steps, never rushing recklessly. It was a veteran's performance, disciplined, strategic, and relentless in its consistency. Arreola continued to fight with heart, yet it was clear that heart alone would not be enough to overcome the champion's technical superiority and physical advantages. By the end of the 10th round, the fight had reached its inevitable conclusion. Arreola, bloodied but unbroken in spirit, returned to his corner visibly worn from the sustained assault. His corner faced a painful decision, knowing their fighter's bravery could no longer outweigh the risk. As the referee stepped in and waved the bout off, the arena erupted once more. Vitali Klitschko stood tall in the center of the ring, victorious by TKO, his performance a masterclass in heavyweight boxing. He had neutralized aggression with precision, answered pressure with timing, and broken down a determined challenger round by round. For Arreola, it was a humbling yet courageous effort, proof of his toughness even in defeat. For Klitschko, it was another emphatic statement to the division. Skill, intelligence, and discipline reigned supreme. Dr. Iron Fist had once again demonstrated why he